Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa, and I'm the creator behind Missouri Makes. You can find me on Ravelry, as well as my patterns on there, by Missouri Makes, and you can find my Instagram as Missouri_Makes. Today, now I had mentioned this in, I believe it was a episode, a vlog, whatever. I mentioned about getting the Yarnspirations Red Heart Super Saver Ogo. And I swore that I would not get it because I don't really like it. I don't like the concept of it. I mean, it's a good idea, you know, no tangles, but tangles don't really bother me. As long as it's not like the whole entire skein is knotted up, tangles don't really bother me. And so this doesn't really seem useful to me. But I thought I'd go ahead and try it because they had it at my local Walmart, which is Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They had it for like $4. And so I figured I'd go ahead and try it. It wasn't that expensive. Yeah. I am going to try to go into it with an open mind and hope that I end up liking it, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and go to the table and kind of check this out and see what it says. Alright, let's go ahead and see what this has to say. Now we have, this is called Yarnspirations Red Heart Super Saver, like I said at the beginning of the video. It says it is a new format, which is Ogo, tangle-free, quick start. And down here, it says the patent is pending. I don't know if that matters or not. And on the back, now it says that if you scan this, you get free patterns. I don't know. I don't usually scan these. I don't know how to really scan those. But if you want to, you can scan those. To make this blanket here that's on the front, it says that you'll need 9 of these colorful ones and then 4 solid white ones. The colorway that I have here is called Jewel Tone. See if that's in camera. Okay. Yeah, Jewel Tone. It is considered a number 4 medium weight yarn. It is 100% acrylic. There are 236 yards per, I don't know what, donut? Ring? What do you want to call this? It's made in Turkey. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or 5 millimeter knitting needle. There is no dye lot. It's got the Okio text, which is supposed to be a good thing. 215 meters. Machine washable and dryable, but you know how I feel about that. I recommend always hand washing and laying flat to dry if at all possible. The feel of the yarn. If you're going to compare it to Red Heart Super Saver, I'm going to say this is softer than Red Heart Super Saver. Not a whole lot softer, but I am going to say that that is softer. Now, if you look here at this picture, it says that you can just pull it from the outside and you don't get any tangles. Is there any instructions on how to take it apart? I guess I'm just going to go for it. High-tech, double-sided tape. Huh. Oh, here's the instructions. Okay. If you look on the inside here, you'll find the instructions. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that's in camera. There. Okay, it says to begin working with the Ogo format, carefully cut plastic tie where the ends of the Ogo meet. Number 2, pull tie to remove. And then number 3, it says start stitching. If desired, colors can be easily separated. If desired, colors can be easily separated by gently pulling apart and cutting at the color transition. Each color is ready to use. Okay, so This looks like it's where it starts. Yeah, there's a plastic piece right there. I got my handy dandy scissors. Okay, that's says to pull this piece out. Try not to pull yarn with it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now other reviews that I've seen says that you can pull from either end, and one will come from the inside and one will come from the outside. I'm gonna say that this one's the outside. You can see here. Let's see what it does from the other side. Okay, so far so good. Okay, looks like we're coming up. Oh, there it is. There's what the color transition looks like. Nothing is knotted. Everything looks like it is blended in nicely. Let's try to cut a color out and see what the transition looks there. How about we go with from yellow to green? So you can just pull it apart just like that, and you see the color transition. Yep, there we go. You can see here's the yellow, here's the, I'm going to say this is a tealy green, and in the middle it looks more, I'm not going to say Kelly green, but you can tell it's blended from the yellow to the, it looks like it's all one piece, like they've dyed it all right together. So that's what all of that looks like. Let's see what it's like working up. I will pull from the outside because I got a big mess over on the other one. I brought in a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is an eye. I think I'm just going to make a simple granny square. What do you think? Make sure I'm in camera. Okay, right off the bat, it feels a little splitty. I'm not splitting yet, but the strands, you can see, are a little loosely spun. In my opinion, I'm not one to go up to bigger hooks. I usually am one that goes down. And it may just be this lot that I got that seems a little bit on the thicker side. But I would honestly go to a 6 or 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. Because this seems a little bit thick for this crochet hook. That's just in my opinion. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a chain 1. Or I could take and have double crochet, and that would start me in the center. Chain 1. I'm smart sometimes. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this seems a little bit thick for this hook. The yarn is soft on my fingers while I'm working. It doesn't give you like rope burn or anything. That's a good sign. this pink that I'm working with, I don't know, is it stone washed, where it's got hints of light and dark? Is that what it's kind of like a semi-solid, and you can see these little specks of purple in there, but this pink is not completely solid. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not, but it's not solid, which is not a problem. It's just something to note. Okay. I feel like if I'm going to work from the Ogo, I would probably pull from the center, in my opinion. Okay. Half double crochet in that one, which starts me off in the center. We'll do one more round together. How about that? Yeah, see that? I don't like pulling from the outside. I have to actually stop and pull on it to get it. If I was going to redo this, I would probably pull from the center of the, are you going to call it a donut? A ring? Because, I mean, we've got cakes, and we've got lollipops, skeins, hanks. Would you call this a donut? Keep up with the dessert or sweets theme. Yeah, I don't like pulling from the outside. But yeah, that is what it looks like. Let me zoom in. Sorry if the camera's shaky. I'm trying to do it without shaking. There you go. And as you saw, we can pull out the colors easily. And there's the color change. There's no knots, no nothing. It looks like it was dyed by color like that. That's the way it looks. They may have a technique that blends them together. I don't know, but there is no knot in the Ogo. Which, I mean, if I was going to purchase something like this, that would probably be a game stopper for me. I don't know what else you would call it. It would be, I don't want knots for each color change on this. If I was going to continue to purchase this, then I would not want knots. Okay, so my opinion. You want my opinion? For whatever it's worth, the Ogo is not that bad. Ogo, I mean, depending on your colors, because they don't have a whole bunch of color choices. Well, my Walmart did not have a whole bunch of color choices. There's 236 yards. That is around about the same amount as you would pay for Kobu. And it is a luxury yarn, and it's the same price as Kobu. Kobu at my Walmart is $4. This is $4. This is a number 4 medium weight yarn. It is not, the feel of it does not feel like a cheap yarn, but at the same time it doesn't feel like a luxury yarn. It is soft, and I'm going to say that it's on the thicker side of a 4. You see what it works up to be. It is soft and squishy. It's got, in my opinion, the feel of it almost like it has some oils in it. Like whenever you wash it, you may have some oils come out. I don't know. I've not washed it. I've not done anything to it besides what you've seen me do. We opened it together. Will I buy this again? Depending on the project. If I do this again, I will probably, I might get some more to make a blanket. Like, kind of like this, a granny square blanket. This is not quite granny square, but it's in the same family. But, yeah, I might. I am not dead against it. It's not a bad yarn, but I am not going to fill my shelves up with this yarn. They had a good idea with the tangle free and all that, because I know a lot of people dislike tangles, and it's a soft yarn. It's not hard on your hands. Yeah. Like I said, though, I will probably, if I make a blanket out of this, I will go up a hook size, at least to a 6mm, if not a 6.5, because this seems like it is too small of a hook to go with this yarn. Other than that, it's not a bad yarn. I am glad that I bought it. I do like the colors. I like this yellow here, and I like these two blue-greens. So, yeah, I will probably just take the time and work these up in granny squares and then incorporate them in projects, or I may go buy a couple more of these and make a small blanket like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I am not disappointed. I'm actually pleased with the yarn. But anyways, I hope that this video was helpful. If there is something about this yarn or any other yarn that you see that I could possibly get, if there's something that you want to know about it, go ahead and pop it in the comments section down below. And if I can answer your question, I will. If not, I'll do what I can to make a video so that we can figure things out together. Whatever, however, we can do this. And I will see y'all another day.